Friends, welcome back to Going to Ground. And in Wiltshire we have the priceless gift of a frosty dawn. I've been living in the murky margins of early morning and late night over the last few days, and the drizzly interval of mild and unwintery weather in between, and desperate for a dose of seasonal beauty. And my goodness, this morning we have it. I'm back at the friendly Winterbourne. There she flows, nicely full, with Silbury Hill behind me. I think my favourite location for going to ground, and it's great to share it with you. Over the weekend we popped down to North Devon to celebrate with friends for a 50th birthday, and did that ridiculous, sometimes necessary, ridiculous decision of then driving back in the early morning for Sunday duties. It was well worth it, but we were staying down in Croydon, North Devon, arrived in darkness, heard the majesty of the sea roaring as we pulled up, and then heard it again in the dawn before I left at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and didn't see it. There was just this rumour of coast, and that kind of, when you're in the Devon and Cornwall coastline, which has got those deep valleys and cliffs, and you get this sort of resounding roar of the waves, and you know it's there, and that's what I got, just the rumour of the sea. And there's an urgency therefore to getting out this morning and seeing the landscape, staking my claim on the day before the day stakes its claim on me. And already I'm just about spilling over into time that should be spent on other things, so I must be hasty. But somewhere, friends, there is an equation for vocation, an equation that balances up the tasks we have, the demands upon us, the gift of daylight, of time and space, the afforded lease of life, the opportunity of the day, and our deep desire. And somewhere in the midst of all of that tangle, the presence of God, the will of God is to be found. When I was studying for O-level biology, the only thing I retained really was the equation for photosynthesis, that miracle of mathematics that allows for the green things of the world to flourish. Not only of mathematics, of course, but it is equated, and I can remember it even now. 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O plus energy equals C6H12O6 plus 6 O2. There you go, that's what yields all of the colour that will soon burst upon the land once the sunlight and the chlorophyll get working upon each other in February and March. And amidst all of that, I pray that there is for you an equation that allows for you to flourish, that it enables this balance of your longing and your obligation, and the two have to go together, and one actually refines the other, so that we pour ourselves into our work, and our work tempers our desire for self-fulfillment and discovery. Work channels that in the service of others, of our community, of God, of useful work, of useful tasks, of the benefit of the world, love for neighbour. Work has to act upon our own self-interest and our own desire. But it can't only do that. Our desire has to form and shape and channel our work so that we do what we are. God bless you as you go to ground.